Steve, how do you reflect on the first couple of days here in Germany?
Different, enjoyable. Obviously, I'd been here before, so I knew the excitement of the people within the town. I knew the excitement within the dignitaries within the town. They wanted us here. They're looking forward to getting us out here. Welcome, typical Bavarian welcome, but very special, and nice for everybody to see it.
Yeah, warm welcome doesn't really do it justice. The locals have obviously made a real effort, whether it's staff or the people from the town or the expats or supporters that have made the journey over.
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously the weather tried to interrupt as well, but the weather didn't dampen anybody's spirits. They found a different way to do it. They found another way to do it. I think the players enjoyed it, which is a big thing for me. John McGinn certainly enjoyed it, but the players enjoyed it. They like to feel that atmosphere coming into the camp, and after the welcome and whatever, a day maybe to settle in with the open training session, and then today was business.
Yeah, and that's obviously important to you because you have to strike the right balance between occasion and preparation.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously aware of the fact that it's the first time in a long time that Scotland's been involved in an overseas major tournament where everybody can travel and it can feel like a little bit of a holiday occasion, which it is for the supporters. But myself, my staff and the players, we're here to try and send everybody home with a smile on their face in hopefully 3-4 weeks' time. That's where we have to focus, and that's where we have to be from now till our involvement in the tournament ends.
It's been a strange period in the last few weeks because your squad's so diverse in terms of when they finish playing, what niggles they maybe had. Are you happy with where the group is now? You've had a bit of time to work with them.
I've got to be honest, it was a really difficult pre-camp. So many variables. The injuries before, you can sort of deal with a little bit because you've got time to prepare, you've got time to find replacements. The players that are not going have got time to get over their disappointment. You go into pre-camp, and then suddenly from the pre-camp, I think the Lyndon Dykes one frightened everyone a little bit. Certainly the other 27 that were in the squad at that time. It's not something you like to see. One of your teammates getting carried off on a stretcher. It didn't look good. It isn't good. It's obviously put Lyndon out of the tournament. So that was a tough moment in the pre-camp. The Ben Doak one was also disappointing for young Ben. Chance to be involved, but at least he was there, and everybody within the camp can see what his qualities are and what he can bring us in the future. His knee wasn't going to be ready. It was probably easier for me to understand that than Ben, but he's young enough and he's got plenty of tournaments in front of him, hopefully.
It's been nice to see the players socialise around the hotel. There's obviously no cliques in this group. Are you enjoying that side of it compared to the last time around when there was all sorts of restrictions? It must have been a completely different feel to it.
Slightly different. Obviously, once with the COVID situation, once you're in camp, you can mingle a little bit. So there's always that feeling within the group. I think it's a group that's grown together. They enjoy each other's companies. Like you say, there's no obvious little groups that isolate themselves. They're happy to mingle. They're happy to be here, so they should be delighted to be here. And from now is just to be ready for the games. All those dynamics have been put in place over the last 4 or 5 years. Now it's time to try and deliver. When
you talk about the boys that have grown up together, I mean, a few years ago these are boys that they've got a massive burden off the nation's shoulders maybe, and now they're a bit more experienced. They're looked upon as the leaders of the group. Have you enjoyed watching that progression in them? Yeah,
I think so. It was something that I earmarked pretty early on, that going into the last tournament was somewhere over 400. There was a 400 in the caps, amount of caps. So this time we're going in with 800, a little bit more experienced. Obviously we've lost some young players, which makes us a little bit older. In terms of injury, we've lost some of the younger element. But we've got a good experienced squad. Hopefully they've got a better idea this time what's required. 4 points is the target to get qualification to the second stage, but we'd like a little bit more than that if we can.
today back to a normal training session, first access for the first 15 minutes, and then it's probably the bit you enjoy the most, just getting the players, small group of people, and yeah, getting to work.
Yeah, just get on the grass, do what we do best, and hopefully do it very well, and make sure that the players are as well prepared for the game as they can be. That's our job between now and kick-off. Come kick-off, we can help a little bit, but the players have to do it on the pitch.
How probably a lot of it is subconscious for you when you're as experienced as you are, but how do you juggle the emotion, the sense of occasion, and then just preparing for a game against a very good football team, fundamentally?
Individually, they have to understand that we're not there for the occasion, we're there for the game. I think the vast majority will understand that. It'll be reinforced all the way up until kick-off time. And the pre-match kick-off routine, or the pre-match routine before kick-off, will be different, because obviously you've got a show going on in the pitch. So it's going to be completely different. We'll have a little chat about it. We'll tell the players to expect something different, to adapt and be ready, and try and forget the circus that's going on round about us and focus on the game.
Julian Nagelsmann's been very complimentary about you and the team. I assume the feeling's mutual.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody was telling me when the draw was made that Germany weren't in a good place, and I wasn't fooled. I wasn't getting carried away with that talk. You know, when it comes to a major tournament, Germany are pretty much always ready. Home tournament, you know they're going to be really up for this one. Even the little bit in the media that came through recently about a little bust up on the training pitch, that tells me that they're ready. That tells me that they're keyed up for it. So we expect a very, very good German side, but hopefully they face a very, very good Scotland side, and I think that's what you have. So Julian Nagelsmann's gone in there. It's taken him a little bit of time to put his stamp on the team. I understand that. That's what happens. Recent friendly matches, they've looked like their old selves.
The qualities that have taken us this far, what do you want to see from the boys on the pitch on Friday night?
Good performance. Play as well as you can. Let's see what happens.
Scotland feels like it's emptied. Fans have made the journey every available method. What's your message for them and your hope for them?
Feels like it's emptied, but 5.5 million minus 200,000 is not really empty. So there'll be plenty back in Scotland. Hopefully they enjoy it watching on the telly, because there's reasons why they can't be here in Germany. Listen, for the fans that have come over here, enjoy yourselves, have a good time. Hopefully the team give you plenty to shout about. In a good way, not in a bad way. Hopefully we give them a chance to go enjoy the games and be part of the Scotland side that makes history.
And on a very simple level, are you looking forward to it? I know you've said a few times this week.
Of course, why would you not look forward to it? It's something that doesn't happen very often. We've proved that. I'm lucky enough to be old, because I can remember qualifying pretty regularly. And then we had the barren spell over 20 years, so it doesn't happen all the time. And every tournament, treat it like it's your last one, but make sure we get to another one.